This is kind of a part 2 to the last video, Marlow to Marlon, Thor's hammer drop. There's a lot of information there. Marlow means drop. I had a drop file, like a zip file, literally drop in through my crown chakra about 3 weeks ago, maybe longer. And that cycle is complete with Marlon marking the date. If you're looking for pieces of the puzzle, you're wasting your energy, you're leaving yourself vulnerable to invasions. Let the puzzle come to you. You are the piece of the puzzle, and the puzzle presents itself to you. So when the details serve to reflect in a way that completes and resolves, this is the type of consciousness where the details serve. And that's why I'm continuing with the details, because a lot went over a lot of people's heads probably. So the as I mentioned on YouTube, I made like a 15-minute video to alchemize the peeved feeling that we're feeling, which is a difference from anger. See, God has nothing to do with anger, the unconditional love, nothing to do with that. The peeved feeling is the discord, the lack of harmonic resonance. And the door is shut. Check out the fingers. I happened, before I made the connection with the letter N. Uruz looks like the letter N in small print. This is the protection algies. I was guided to use these specific runes. This is not the entire alphabet. I just drew them with pen to do a runic shamanic thing on YouTube, and it all connects, all the details they reflect. This is the majesty of the holographic universe. When the environment talks to you, when you've been in hermit mode long enough where everything just talks, all right? So the N I was mentioning in the last video, it represents a fish, new beginnings, strength, and it looks like the lightning bolt also. If you turn it and flip it, it's a lot like Sowelhu, which is, I did the sun over the ox, right? These images coming in. Thor's the lightning bolt. I decided to just pull the plug on the darkness. Lightning was like flashed twice in the back of my head. The origin point may have been for you 1993, or when you were 13 years old, a betrayal by some friends. And it might not have been a close friend. It might have just been something in junior high. But that may have sparked the beginning of not trusting your environment perhaps, and searching for these pieces of puzzles of why people are like this. And this marks the end. Now you have accepted that some people are just like this. It's the acceptance that crunches the data. The data is processed, the data is resolved. The case is closed. You're a free person. That's Thor's hammer dropping, which before I made that connection, I had drawn it on my thumb. That's 30s, Thor's hammer. Marlon means little hammer. So yeah, the universe is just a perfect orchestrated symphony of divine timing. Squirrels have also been coming up. 144 of the stars mentioned it, and today I would have missed it, but my friend notices that it was like a symbol. It was a sign, literally a squirrel sign on a tree. But it was so low to the ground, I wouldn't have noticed it. And it's something how like the dogs are not used to seeing squirrels. They're from somewhere else, and we're talking about Anubis, and I sense this squirrel energy is the squirrel in Yggdrasil that causes problems. And it's none of our concern anymore. The dogs are really concerned with the squirrels. They love growling and chasing squirrels. Leave it to the dogs. This ties back to the Doberman that I saw in the astral, checking out the subway system, in the intestinal system, because all is within, right? So you have a clear gut, you have a clear mind, you have protectors. Dobermans are the ultimate protector guide. Anubis, the dog spirit, that growl, all you need to do is growl, and the dark forces go away. So you have animal guides around. You have dog spirit, you have Sirius, cosmically, the constellation Sirius, it's 3 stars. The star, the triple star, however you call it. Sirius is down here in the stomach, embodied. Sirius is here. You want to get serious? Get centered. You got the dolphins and the dogs from Sirius. I would say serious energy people are continuing maybe to deal with this. And Palladian's done, Lyran's done. It's maybe serious because they're a bit, I don't know. One step at a time. No, they're just, with doing the growling, the bit of the policing, but there's no more involvement. There's no more, the door has been shut, the pipe has been cut. No more black. It's funny, I did on the middle finger, Saturn. Okay, the N, small n, Urus, looks like that. The ox, both feet on the ground, grounded. All of your energy force, like your magnet, you gotta ground that. And the sun on top, it's like the lightning rod of Thor, the big letter N. You jump out of the toxic waters. That one of the faces of God is the ox. It's the solid. It's just the solid energy of God. No bullshit. Just the bull. Like, it doesn't concern, the ox doesn't concern itself with squirrels, is what Spirit's trying to say. If you're gonna be an ox, you're gonna be strong, don't chase the squirrels. Okay? You have your guide, your protector guides. Let the dogs take care of that. Stand firm. Stand in the sun. And even though you're a strong ox, it doesn't mean you need to carry a load. You can totally drop your load and just be strong. Take it higher. Jotsai, open your hand chakras. Open your hands to release the last of whatever you're holding on to. Potorotan Sankyen Choretsiantoe. The ears, the ear connection to the jaw. Focus on opening in there, almost like moving your face forward from here, making space in this area to let more light in and release tension off the whole face. Wow. Which allows more energy to go into your mouth. And do a big yawn. Stick your tongue out while you yawn. And feel how your throat opens. And have a relaxed face. Open the throat. Stick the tongue out while you do that. And your whole face should feel looser, easier to talk, more relaxed. The real talk coming from your heart.